So from here on, we can delete lots of stuff from that geometry. Okay, let's do that. Let's select faces from this point on, delete those, and delete all this and this. So okay, we leave three faces here. So we leave 3 faces here, and we leave 30 faces here, so that we can work on just only one part, and then after that we can rotate that and connect that, or do some copies and rotate those and connect those together. Okay, so if you want to know how to select exact 30 faces up here, I've got the poly count on my heads-up display. So if you don't have that, go to display and then heads-up display, so you can turn on and off poly count. Okay, so that's a nice feature. Let me go to the paint select tool and then paint select faces, and I'm looking on the poly count up there, and you see I've got 30 faces selected right now. So now I know I've got to delete faces from that point down. Okay, so go back to the side view and go to select. Let me first select those faces, and then we get the piece that we want. Okay, so from here on I'm just working on one spoke, and finally when that's done, I'm gonna copy that and connect that over. So the reason why is if I try to scale this, which I want to, I scale that in. Take a look at that. Well, was a little bit too much, so let me undo that. Just get it out a bit more. Just scale it. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so now the reason why is if I try to scale the vertices on the second spoke, I mean, as you can see, if I scale this in world coordinates, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. So what you could do, well, that doesn't help either. So if you go to normals average, so as you can see, it looks like it's gonna scale in the right way, but it doesn't. So forget about that. So that's the reason why I am only working on just the one spoke here, and then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna take this out and copy that over here. Okay, but you're going to see this. So 2 things I have to fix. The one thing is up here, if you take a look on the picture, you see this little bulge in here, or this little dent, or whatever you want to call it. So let's try to create this one. And the other thing is that the spoke is coming out and it's connecting to this edge right here. Okay, so let's do this first. To create that, let's just select 1, 2, 3 faces up here and delete those. And now we're taking the append to polygon tool. If you don't have that on your shelf, you're gonna find this on edit mesh, or right up here it's the append to polygon tool. So I'm gonna use that. Click on one edge, click on the other edge, and boom. Okay, hit enter. And now I just hit G on my keyboard to repeat last tool, which was append polygon. So again, close that, and once more hit G Zack, zack. So this is looking pretty good, but it's not exactly what you see on that image. To create that, all you gotta do is select some faces here. Let me take the paint select tool. You select those. We don't need those because, like I said before, I'm only working on one spoke right here. So that should be good. So I see I've got one extra face selected that I don't want. Hit Control to deselect that. Check that. Okay, looks good. Okay. So now we're going to extrude those faces out. Hit W to go to world coordinates, and then pull that out just a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So now if you hit 3 on your keyboard, you see, okay, this is looking okay, but it's not looking like it does on the image. So let's try to fix that. Take that edge, the upper edge right here, and pull that down. And now let's pull it in, and just to get a smoother transition between the spoke and the outer ring. Okay, so we might want to push that edge in as well, or this edge. Okay, so now take this one again, tweak that, and finally this one needs to be pushed in just a little. So alright, so let's take a look on the smooth version. Excuse my English, I'm a German guy. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's coming close. Okay. I might want to scale this out just a little bit more. Yeah. So okay, we got that. So now let me pause the video for performance sake on my system, and I show you how to finish that up in the next lesson.